Hello. Mm, we we suppose that we have a actually non-empathetic robot here as a teacher and a student who wants to learn Dutch as a second language. And as you can see here, the student tried to make a sentence with banana. He said, "Ik ben een banaan," but the angry robot said, "Rank, try again." So it's not a good situation for the student. He feels frustrated in this situation. But in the next situation, if we have a more empathetic and multimodal robot, the robot saw that the t-shirt of the student is yellow, so try to make more empathetic response. And it says, "Haha, you do look like a banana in yellow, but I think you meant ik hou van bananen. Nice try." So why empathy is important? First, because empathy builds confidence and motivation in our conversation. And in learning language process, empathetic correction may help to keep encouragement in the student. So maybe we can say, let's make some empathetic models. But wait, we need something more. Before thinking about training new model, it's better to think about what is empathy in AI and how can we evaluate it. So in human-centered AI, if we want to have more empathetic systems, the stepping stone is emotion, because empathy itself has two different parts. One, cognitive, is more about understanding, and affective empathy is more about emotional responses. So in our project, in our timeline, we have two different parts, one emotion and one empathy. We'll start with emotion as a stepping stone. We have three different steps, like definition, the way of evaluation, and the last step is training new model. For defining emotion, we had 26 different categories of emotion. We then cluster it, and finally we have 7 different emotion labels, like disappointment, contentment, disgust, and so on. And this is one of the samples in our dataset. Our dataset named Unique, that was built in the Flanders AI project in our team. Then we will go to next step, evaluation. In evaluation process, we need to evaluate empathy, emotion in different modalities like text, audio, video. And for example, for text modality, we evaluated 5 different generative models. We use human evaluation, also 15 different automatic evaluation. For example, in text modality, we used GPT 4.1, different type of llama generation, and so on. For automatic evaluation in text modality, we used 15 different automatic evaluation metrics in 4 different family of evaluation metrics. And finally, we used human evaluation as an important piece here, because we need human evaluation to be sure that our results in automatic evaluation are true. So for each LLM, for each generative models, we have 300 samples, and we annotated them using 35 different annotators. And we use prolific application for this purpose. And after doing human evaluation, the best model here was GPT 4.1 in emotional generation, and the worst one was GPT 4.0 mini. So after calculating human evaluation, we have some results for human, and we can calculate correlation between human evaluation and automatic evaluation results to find the best automatic evaluation metric that can measure emotional generation. We found out that the best automatic metric is ERS metric as an emotional recognition score metric using GPT-5 Nano as a predictor in one-shot setting. But we should note that having a really large predictor is not a good option. We have some automatic metrics that they have negative correlation using GPT-5 Nano. So we can't trust just the bigger models. So here the correlation is more than 99%, so it's really reliable metric. And finally, in our current state, after defining emotion, we are in evaluation of different modalities in emotional systems. And the next step is training new model in emotional systems and evaluate it using our automatic evaluation metrics, because human evaluation is too costly and non-repeatable for some cases. So hopefully the next step after it is going towards more empathetic AI.